Okay, welcome. Thanks for checking this out. So I'm going to be showing you how to play a 16th triplet groove using the kick. Now this is more commonly known as the Bonham triplet because it's something that John Bonham, I don't know whether he created it, but he did it really kind of early on. Some of the earliest examples of this kind of groove are with him playing with Led Zepp. So the pattern goes like this. So you've got this kind of 8th note thing happening with the hands, and underneath it you've got those 16th triplets filling in. So what we're going to do today, we're going to look at another song that uses this, and I'll kind of play a little bit of an example with it, and then I'm going to show you a really simple exercise to break this thing down that you can work on to then gradually start to put this groove together and use it in your playing. Alright, so the song that we're going to look at, well, the first time I heard it was not actually Bonham playing it. It was Dennis Chambers. So if you don't know who he is, go and check him out. Fantastic drummer. And I heard it on a song called Blue Matter. Now, years ago he did this instructional video that was on at the drum store, you know, in their VHS machine. And I remember being mesmerized by what he was doing and how he could get his foot to do that. So let me play a little bit of this song. Don't play it as well as Dennis plays it, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright, so that's the basic groove. You can hear how it really locks in with what the bass player is doing. He's doing this slap movement with the same rhythm, 16th triplets. So it kind of loops around this repetitive groove, which goes like this. So you've got that triplet feel. Then there's a bit where it's kind of lengthened out. So that triplet phrase between the right hand and the right foot repeats a bunch of times like this. So you get the idea on that. Now if you look at the pedal, the technique I'm using there is, it's like a slide technique. So if you don't know this technique already, it's definitely worth doing some searching about it. I haven't done any videos specifically on it. If you want to see something like that, drop me a comment and we'll see what I can do. So it's basically this way you're using an ankle stroke followed by your main leg stroke. So your leg's moving once, and then you reduce the size of that. Okay, and that's it. And then all you've got to do is put 8th notes between it, right? And then you bring your snare in, of course. Okay, so I'm going to link to a PDF or resource that you can use to show you a few of these different patterns. But the basic build-up idea that you'll need to do first, as I say, is just to sit with these 16th triplets. So your right hand's doing 8th notes, and 2 and 3. It's hard to get the right technique at that speed actually because it's a bit slow. So if you just work on that, getting that movement, and then once you're comfortable with that, it's a case of adding the snare in on the 2 and the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and try and keep it as even as you can. Now the cool thing is this technique leads to a bunch of other stuff. So for example, you can then change this or tweak this exercise to make it 30-second notes. So you're playing 2 notes with your hand and 2 with your feet. Now I also saw Dennis Chambers do this as like a one-handed fill, and I saw him play this thing, and it was like this. So I see that kind of thing, and I was like, whoa, you know, what's going on with that? And it's basically just, you know, a one-handed fill, doubles, 2 with the hands, 2 with the feet. So yeah, once you get comfortable with that technique with the foot, you can do all this stuff. It'll be able to drop in for you. But might take a bit of practice. It's not an easy one to do straight off the bat, unless you get some of these red drumming shoes. Man, they work wonders. When I first tried this, I was like, and then I got my red drumming shoes, and everything started to get easier, and I was like, oh wow, dead easy. So yeah, you definitely need some drumming shoes. They're the answer to every drummer's prayers. All right, that's enough of that. I will see you next time. I hope you found some value in this lesson. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And as I say, new channel. I'm adding stuff that I think is going to be useful, but let me be driven by what you want to see. So please do comment, weigh in, and let me know what you would like to see, and I'll get it added. All right, thanks a lot.